Smellings, who do you think the MVP of the league should be now?
Without a shadow of a doubt, it's AP after this performance.
All motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Purple pride, purple pride, purple pride, purple pride.
The Pride Report with Fernando Jackson.
This is the Pride Report. Welcome to the Week 16 edition. Vikings coming off a 36-22 game against the St. Louis Rams.
Dominating road victory.
Wow. Adrian Peterson, I heard Terry Bradshaw say on the pregame show, this is where Adrian's 100-yard streak will end, and this is where the Vikings' playoff hopes end by losing in St. Louis. Well, Terry Bradshaw, we got some news for you. Vikings opening drive, they go 10 plays for 45 yards. In that drive, Christian Ponder goes 3 for 3, 38 yards, and has the 5-yard touchdown run. Smellings, that was a good touchdown run.
Excellent run. It looks like he should have been tackled for a sack. He got away from pressure and didn't panic. He made another guy miss and ran into the end zone.
One thing during that touchdown, it looked like he got hit on the head a little by one of the defenders, and I think they kind of held up because they didn't want to get the penalty. And, you know, that's where the game is changing. That I think that helped Ponder out. You know, they get a little, whoops, I didn't want to hurt. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get a penalty. So
they're too used to that being a penalty.
Exactly. So Ponder, and on that drive, Adrian carried the ball for 5 times. He gained -3 yards.
It looked like Bradshaw was going to be right.
Yeah, at first, even in the first quarter, I believe Adrian finished the first with 8.
That's right.
8 carries
8 yards.
for 8 yards. But he was right there at 5 for -3. So he had 3 yards for 3 carries for 11 after that. But when the Rams would tie it up at 7, the very first play for the Vikings was an 82-yard touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. He kind of had, again, you can see his patience. He waited for a couple guys to get by him.
You always hear commentators talk about it. He'll get those 1 yards, 2 yards, maybe a -1 here and there, but then he'll bust it. He's a threat to bust it.
They were in Ponder. He completed enough passes. He broke 100 yards, 17 of 24 today. That's enough to get one of those, you know, because they always have 8 men in the box, sometimes 9. They might have to start doing 9 with Adrian. Just because nothing else works for these defenses. A certain play that happened, Vikings are up 14-7. Antoine Winfield comes in to help finish off a tackle on Sam Bradford. Chad Greenway was bringing him down after a 9-yard carry. And he popped him pretty good.
Yeah, we got to him.
Bradford, frequently. But this was a designed run. It was a quarterback draw, and he did not look right after that hit. Antoine, he creamed him. Greenway was bringing him down, but he was kind of dragging Greenway, so Antoine came, popped him on the side, and a couple plays later, he fumbled the snap that led to a Vikings field goal. So I'm just saying that
kind of got in his head a little bit.
I think that I think it altered his body. And then so Vikings go up 17-7. Next offensive play for the Rams, Everson Griffin. Holy shit, I was losing it. Drop back into coverage after Robeson got injured. He intercepts the ball, takes it to the house. Vikings go up 24-7 on the road.
What an athletic play.
Oh, it was great.
He ran past defenders.
Everybody. And he stiff-armed with one. He held the ball out with the other.
That was a little dangerous.
That was scary.
He was holding it out, but
it worked. No, it was a touchdown. Vikings go up 24-7 on the road. Great. All the momentum in the Vikings' favor. Going into the half, we get a couple. Blair Welsh kicks a field goal. He was 5 for 5 today.
On target.
3 of those 5 were from 50+. And if he makes just one more 50-yarder this year, Smellings, he will be the all-time leading kicker to kick 50+ yard field goal. He is 8 for 8 on the year. If he can just make one more, the record is his. He already broke Randy Moss's rookie record for points in a season by a Viking. Second half, it was 30-7 at the half with Blair Walsh missing one, Legatron missing one, and then Blair Walsh making another one. 30-7 at the half. Second half was really not much more going on. Just a couple more field goals for the Vikings.
A couple more big runs by AP.
Yeah, it was very conservative, which they should have done. The game was kind of locked away.
Exactly.
A couple more field goals. There's something funny that happened in the game. Danny Amendola, he got a touchdown somewhere in the fourth quarter.
That's right.
Spikes the ball.
There are
I felt
highlights.
bad for that guy.
Yeah.
They showed the replay like 5 times. The ball came down, smacked him right in the face.
Straight off the ground into this old guy's face.
He was wearing glasses. I think I saw one of his lenses pop out. Danny Amendola, you are an asshole. That's all I have to say about that. Again, we said Ponder finishes 17 of 24, 131 yards. He had 4 rushes for 6 yards. 5 of them came on that touchdown run in the beginning. Vikings 2-0 when Ponder has a rushing touchdown this year. Just saying. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. Adrian Peterson, 24 carries with 212 yards. He had runs of 52 and 82. 82
Big
the
chunks,
touchdown.
yep.
He is now at 1,812 yards on the season. He needed to average 169 yards per game coming into this one. He now only needs to average 147 the rest of the way, and he will have the all-time single-season rushing title. And the Vikings are in position for a playoff spot.
Yeah, if we win out, we hold our own destiny
Right now, yes. With the Cowboys winning, they are now tied with the Giants, the Vikings, and the Bears for that last playoff spot.
That's right, because it put Washington in right now.
Correct,
for that
because
division.
Washington won the division, so
Yep.
they're up there. And because the Cowboys beat the Giants twice, the Cowboys are ahead of the Giants, but because we have a better NFC record than the Cowboys, we're ahead of the Cowboys. So I don't
we're
know how
in. Win out, we're in.
Right now, Vikings
Most
are 6, win out, they're in. They got the Texans coming up. Everyone said Adrian wouldn't put up good numbers against the Rams. They were wrong. Why can't he do it again? Nobody can stop him.
Exactly.
I
can't add to that.
Okay,
Why
good.
not?
Yeah, they can. Nobody can stop him. I think he's going to run for 100 yards until
I mean, how many
season's
weeks straight
over.
has it been? 7?
8
So
or 9.
8 weeks in a row, teams have been preparing only for Adrian Peterson.
Yes, the
And it
last
hasn't worked.
the last 8 games, which is a half a season, he has rushed for over 1,200 yards in a half a season.
Prepare for
that
him.
is
Do
on
what you-
pace for 2,400. I mean, if he was
Try to
100%
stop. Yep.
at the beginning of the year, oh my God, he's getting stronger and better. The Vikings can beat the Texans next week. Again, it's in a dome. The Texans have looked shaky at times
They
against
can be-
better
they're weak.
teams.
They have weak
Yeah.
spots.
They got some. Just keep pounding it. Pound the ball. Defense has been playing better each week. The Vikings are not dead. They win out. They make the playoffs. I think they can do it. And a lot of these East teams are playing each other, so they're going to beat up on each other.
That's
So,
right,
I mean,
yeah.
that's all they have to do. Win. Just win, baby. Al Davis said it, and he was right. Just win, baby. I like the Vikings on the road. Why don't we go 30? Why don't we go 27-17?
I'll jump on the upset wagon. Vikings on the road. I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to go 20-10.
Ooh, I like it.
Vikings.
If they can hold that offense to 10 points.
Yeah. That'd be a good
That'll
defensive
show
performance.
something. And if Adrian can get around 100 against the Texans, their defense is
Oh,
good. Packers'
we can
defense is
run.
not that good.
He already put up his
He
other
already-
200-yard
his
game,
other
right?
200-yard game this year against the Packers.
Yep.
So if Adrian can stay around, being around 200 yards away from the record, he could be able to break it against the Packers' defense. I like the Vikings to make the playoffs this year. They can do it.
Hope
Stay
has been
positive.
restored.
Do it. Ugh! Vikings win, heading into Houston. That'll do it for the Pride Report. You can check us out on purplepridepod.com. We are also at thevikingship.net. This guy is Smelligs. I'm Fernando. Purple Pride.
Stay purple.